Welcome back to Blender Daily. In today's tutorial, I want to demonstrate the pre-installed Real Snow add-on that allows you to quickly add realistic snow to your scene in Blender. Let's get started. Okay, so in order to demonstrate this add-on, I prepared a very simple scene with this ground plane and a few simple rock objects. And before we can get started, we need to enable the Real Snow add-on. And since this is a pre-installed add-on, we don't need to download anything. Instead, we can just go to Edit, open the Preferences, and under Add-ons, just search for the Real Snow add-on. Then make sure to tick this checkbox next to it in order to enable it. And once this is done, you should be able to press N in the 3D viewport to open up the side panel. And here you can now find this Real Snow option. And in order to demonstrate to you what this does, let's just select this ground plane. And with all the default settings, I'm just going to click on Add Snow. And as you can see, this completely covered my ground plane in snow by adding a separate snow object. Now if we get close to it, you can see that the snow has a pretty detailed material that looks great both in Eevee and also in cycles. And when I open up a shader editor, you can also see that this is a pretty cool and complex snow material. Sometimes I use the add-on only to generate this material that I then can use on other objects as well. But for now, let's get back to the add-on so I can show you a few other options. So I'm just going to delete the snow object that we just generated, select the ground plane again, and this time I'm going to bring down the coverage to, let's say, 55%. And I'm also going to change the height to 0.2 meters. So those are the two main options that we can customize in this add-on. It is a very simple plugin, so we don't have a lot of options, but we can still achieve great results with it. With this set up, I'm just going to click on Add Snow again. And this time you can see that it didn't completely cover my ground plane, as we still have some holes between the snow, which can add a lot to the realism of your scene. But let's also delete this snow object again in order to demonstrate another option that we have. And for this, I'm going to tab into edit mode, switch to the face selection and press C in order to open up this circle selection tool. Then I'm just going to select a few faces. And with the faces still selected, tab out of edit mode. In the Real Snow add-on, enable selected faces and click on Add Snow again. And this time it only added snow to the faces that I had selected, which is another option that allows you to customize the placement of the snow. Now let's also add snow to the rock so I can show you another cool thing about this add-on. So I'm just going to disable selected faces, add snow, and this time you can see that it only adds snow to the faces that are pointing upwards. This adds a lot to the realism, as this is exactly where the snow would be placed in real life. And we can even add snow to multiple objects at the same time. So I'm just going to select all those rocks by holding down Shift and left clicking. And then with all of them selected, I'm going to click on Add Snow. And it will add snow to all of them together. Then let's also delete this snow on the ground plane and add new snow without the selected faces option enabled. And this is how easy it is to quickly cover your scene in realistic snow with the Real Snow add-on that is already pre-installed in Blender. This episode is sponsored by Polygonic, the creators of my favorite Blender add-ons. If you want to create a winter landscape, you might be interested in their Botanic add-on. Botanic is a huge tree and grass library with hundreds of high-quality assets. Most of the trees are available in different variations for each season, so you can get trees deliberately optimized for your snow landscape. I highly recommend you to check it out. Click the link in the video description for more information. That's it for this tutorial. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you found it interesting and you can use this add-on for your projects. I am Nick from Blender Daily. See you in the next one.